shine the spotlight on one of Salt Lake Community College's soon-to-be graduates who has an impressive story. Welcome to the show, Alyssa. It's so nice to meet you. We're able to talk for a little while. One of the 7 graduates of excellence is coming up really soon at Salt Lake Community College. How does it feel?
It's very, very exciting. I'm ready to graduate and just really proud. So
we're proud for you, and your story is really inspiring. You went out from high school, you took 5 to 6 years off, and then you decided, I want to go back to school.
Yes.
What prompted that?
Well, a few years ago, I was kind of in a dark place. I didn't really know who I was, no sense of self. I was struggling really bad with anxiety and depression, and kind of woke up one morning and I just realized, I was like, you can't live like this anymore. So for the next 6 months, I kind of was just looking into and researching psychology to try and understand what was going on. And I went to lunch with my papu one day, grandpa in Greek, and he was like, well, you should go back to school. And that's when I kind of was like, oh wow, like I want to be a therapist. And so didn't really know where to start, and Salt Lake Community College was that starting point for me.
Congratulations, way to go, grandpa, that's fantastic. And you were working full-time as well as going to school.
Yes.
How is that possible? That's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. Because I was working full-time and in school full-time, I really needed something that was flexible and affordable. And so Salt Lake Community College, they know that most of their students are working full-time. So I was able to find classes that worked with my schedule. So I did half of my classes in person after I'd get off work, and then I did the other classes online.
Really, truly inspiring.
Yeah.
This is so cool. We're excited for you. How have you grown? How do you see that you've grown over these past couple of years?
Yeah, I've grown a lot. My mindset has really shifted from I'm going to fail to I'm going to succeed. I thought I was going to fail, but I thrived. I almost didn't graduate high school, and going from almost not graduating to now graduating with a 4.0 GPA. And really, it just kind of shifted my mindset to how can I cultivate a better future for myself.
Very cool. If you could go back to your younger self, or maybe somebody out there that's struggling right now, maybe wants to go back to school, what would you say to them?
I would say that you're capable of more than you realize, and if you put the work to it, then you can hit milestones that you didn't think were possible, and become a better version of yourself. So, and I think just putting in that effort.
That's great advice and great support there at Salt Lake Community College. What was your favorite class you took there?
I would say abnormal psychology as well as brain and behavior, and I really, really loved my philosophy class. Honestly, every single time I took a class, I was like, oh no, this one's my favorite, this one's my favorite. And I think that just the classes are a little bit smaller, so I think that it does kind of cultivate a sense of community, and the teachers really do want to see you succeed.
That's very cool. I know they do, and you are succeeding. Congratulations. Yes. What is next for you?
So I graduate in a little bit over a week, and then I start at the University of Utah in the fall to work on my bachelor's in psychology. And ultimately, I want to get my master's and eventually a PhD.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then I want to ultimately work in clinical research in abnormal psychology and brain and behavior, and just help people as a psychologist.
Well, we're so inspired by your story. I know a lot of people. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yes.
And thanks to Salt Lake Community College.
Thank you.
And coming up.